Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for episode 7 of One Piece the anime. Last episode, Luffy and the gang came face to face with Beats Tamer Moji, and a brutal battle ensued. Not really, but it was a real fun episode. The little bit of action that we did have was impactful, especially with this little dog that was standing his ground and putting up this fight against this dude and his lion until Luffy was able to finally come in and kind of set things right. It was a fun little episode that I didn't expect to get to me half as much as it did. It was an emotional little story. But guys, with that said, we're going to go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It will be on watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes for reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got all the Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, to try to make it worth your while, so share it away, support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 7. Here we go. All I want is the map and the treasure. No. I'm not gonna stand by and just watch this unfold. Hey, you listen to these meddling kids, and your dog too. Wow. Hell yeah, man. Luffy, you're something. Ah! Luffy draws aggro. Can someone please explain this flashily thing? Maybe it's just a quirk. Maybe it's... I just feel like there's a reason. Hey, there's that. Yo. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Took out the ads. Did he not explain that last episode? Well, maybe she wasn't paying attention or wasn't right nearby. But it came up last episode when he was talking to Moji. What kind of dream was he having, man? You could have said that earlier. I think he tried, though. Oh. Hey! That's that one guy. Cabaji. I don't think we ever... I think we did get his name. I just didn't remember it at that point. I used it as a shield. Rude. Dude, what a scarf. Oh! Oh! That wasn't necessary. Show them your acrobat show. He's got a good high jump. Oh. Taking him on wounded too. Old man arsonist. Jesus. Rude. Oh, double rude. But they're pirates, man. Sweep the leg. No mercy. What are these names? He makes a point. Nothing very acrobatic about it. What is going on in Luffy's head right now, man? That's the big question of the show. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh. Wow, he's confident. He's confident. I'm confident in Zoro. But he's also on a unicycle. He's not your average swordsman. I love the smack talk, man. Nami's just like, you guys are insane. Later. Have fun. Oh. Oh God. Kamikaze tops. Just imagine if those were Beyblades. You know how much that would hurt? I mean, these might explode or have anthrax on them or something. I don't know. But... oh God. Oh, okay. I think he's just passed out drunk. I was like, why is there just a dead guy down here? Oh. Nice. A hike in the mountains. The fireworks of the cool summer breeze. Sting of the unicycle. These names, man. Uh-oh. Oh, rude. Rude. Hey, if he's interfering, so's Luffy. Yes! How dare you? Oh, God. I'm not gonna lie. That was mildly terrifying. Oh, he woke up. Seduce him! Or smack the bottle into his eye because he's an idiot. My plan worked! Keys. Makes things easier. Onigiri. Oh, whoa. Yo! I mean, Cabaji, I mean, like, for real. I'm gonna turn up the notch on my sword techniques by running directly at you. Sounds about right for this dipshit. Let's go. I wonder what was that? Like, part of her doesn't want to just abandon the group here. One of these things are not like the other. Would that make me God then? Gosh. He's like, let's just cut to the chase, buddy. Let's go. Memories of him. And irritates me. Shanks. So that was in this. I was curious about that. Because like Cabaji and Zoro, they had connected some things to kind of make the world a little more intimate. Because I didn't come up here at all, but... What are you, stupid or something? God, I love it. Oh, God. Rice cracker. Yeah, I was like, he could Spider-Man, dude. And you weren't there for that Captain Morgan mid-air kickflip he did. I'm still, like, hung up on that, man. That was a wicked. Do they, though? Follow-up. Gum sickle. Yeah, he's a little problematic, ability-wise. Smart. Oh, wait, what? What happened there? Ooh. Sliced this hat. Oh. He's gonna start targeting the hat. Oh. I think Buggy just fucked up. That's what he did. Uh-oh.
シャンクスとの誓いの帽子だ。
何？どうりで見覚えがあるわけだ。あいついつも俺の隣でこれを。
お前シャンクスと同じ船に乗ってたのか。
海賊見習い
Pirates in training.
をしてたからだ。クソ今しいや鏡野郎が。
Jesus.
シャンクスは偉大な男だ。一緒にすんな。バラバラ緊急脱出。バギーでーす。お前とシャンクスとの間に何があったんだ。俺の宝をあんなにしやがって。
そんなに聞きてえかい。あいつはただ一人絶対に許せねえやつだ。
Are we actually going to see what happened between them? Well, obviously not this episode at this point. It was alluded to, but yeah, damn. I want to know. I want to know about that. I'm really curious about it. Oh, man. What a good episode, man. Luffy. We got to see lots of ranges in this. From the smack talk to rage. These little sentimental moments as well. And just kind of like the very like blunt manner in which he handles certain elements. Like the old guy, he's like, hey, he's probably just gonna die. He's just gonna get in the way if we have to protect him or whatever. Let me just knock him out. Just face planted him into that brick wall. Yeah, he probably saved his life, but like Nami says, there's probably another way he could have done that. Not while he was conscious, knowing how stubborn this old guy was, and I mean, it's rightfully so. It's in the same way that Luffy is protective over his hat, he would be the exact same about this town. I mean, it's why he's the only person still here. You know, I also like that, you know, the reveal of his Gum Gum abilities to Buggy as well as Nami in this situation. Though I still feel like she was within earshot of everything that was going on in the last one. But that could not be the case, because I do remember that, you know, when she was back with the mayor, I think him and Moji had kind of went off. Because that was when she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that was when she was like, all these pirates, he's just gonna tear through here and do the same stuff as these other people. He's no better than them, wah-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then he did show back up with the dog food, fed the dog, sat down and had like a one-on-one. You know, that's why. I had to just work myself through that. So she wasn't there to hear that, though. But Moji was trying to get that out to Buggy, I believe, but Buggy, being the loudmouth that he is, loves hearing himself talk, didn't let him get that out. So now, with the big old reveals of the Buggy Ball getting bounced back, and then, you know, him being able to evade all of this stuff and put up a little more of a fight than expected, finally took the time to be like, the hell's up with this kid? All that was fun. And just showing the underhandedness during the fight as well. I'm sure Luffy, being the tactician he is on the battlefield, would probably strike at an opponent's weakness, but not, I don't think, in this way. Buggy would, I don't get that vibe. It does feel very dishonorable, but that is the thing. He's fighting a pirate, whereas Luffy has a little bit of a different idea, or his own kind of, he's his own pirate. Like Naruto's got his own ninja way, Luffy's got his own pirate way. Like, he's not treating this the same way that Buggy does. Like, treasure, meaning, adventure, and all that stuff means something different. Like, pirating is something different. For him, it's the grandeur. It's celebrating yourself. It's you know, increasing one's value. It's inflating one's ego. Like his nose. It's like, if you're going to be king of the pirates, what's that make me? A god? Like, he's just so full of himself. And I can see that for the type of guy that in just the one episode that we got with Shanks, which, again, mirrored that scene at the bar that we got in the live action, like, almost to a T. That's not what he's in it for. That's probably where they deferred. But if they were pirates in training and they were comrades together, because that's something that crossed my mind, but I didn't actually voice it in the... We were watching the live action when he said that he and Shanks used to roll together. Who was their captain? Like, who was presiding over their ship? Because I would presume it wasn't either one of them if they were rookie pirates. Please don't answer, because I'm sure that'll come up later. I'm just asking questions, like going through my mind, the things that are coming up. So if anything is a spoiler, please keep it to yourself. But I loved this whole thing. Luffy also, when Buggy is targeting his hat, the rage that ensues just from that little nick. And then when he straight up like Wolverined it down to the ground and then stepped on it, all these things like undermining his promise, undermining his value. I'm very curious about Nami's journey because there's a lot going on that is intriguing her and is piquing her interest. Like, as much as she wants to peace out and not get involved in all this insanity, there's a part of her that's just very, very curious. I think part of her also is starting to care already. I do, if it's anything like in the live action, you know, she, there's a level of empathy she's burying for her own ends that she has to survive and to do what she needs to do for her people. If it's anything like that, there's a lot of things playing around in her head. You know, in the live action Cabaji, I know they had said his name, I think once, but I never made note of it because he was just kind of a here and gone character. But they had made him, like, they gave him this backstory where Zoro had killed his brother, and that he took this opportunity now that he was in Buggy's camp to kind of exact that revenge. And they didn't really play on the acrobatic stuff of his stuff. I believe he had a unicycle in one scene. I think he came in on a unicycle. I think that was the end of that. And then he just kind of did like the knife throwing, you know, which just seems to be Buggy's thing, the knives, because he was like, he was a swordsman. Like, he was using these swords, he was using tops, he was using all kinds of little gizmos. And his technique names were freaking hilarious. Like, why? It was so good. But Zoro talks so much shit, man. I loved it. He was like, you're already wounded. Beating you now would be like nothing. And Zoro's like, dude, here, take your shot. And he took an extra wound. He's like, all right, there we go. I think that's the necessary handicap you deserve. And yeah, he beat the guy. Even though Buggy was trying to cheat as well, help him out, Luffy intervened. If he was going to get involved, Luffy got involved, kept it, made sure that that one-on-one stayed a one-on-one, and Zoro got him. Got him with that onigiri, is that what he called it? You know, he got him with all three swords once he whipped those out. But it was a really fun little fight. It didn't linger, it didn't last too long, but I loved how snappy it was. It was energetic, the personalities bouncing off of one another. It was also real cheeky and fun. Same with Buggy and Luffy. I really love the vibrancy of these characters, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see just Luffy go just all in on Buggy in the next episode, or presumably next couple episodes. I imagine if we're following normal anime tropes, we'll probably spend most of our time in Buggy's backstory in the next episode or something, and we'll probably hold off the fight for another episode. That's my guess. Or maybe it'll be sprinkled in between throughout. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and find out. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they're handling this. It's a very different beast, but again, I really do feel like they did a really good job at capturing these characters, though Luffy over here is some kind of beast, man. Some kind of animal. Some kind of unpredictable in a way that is a little less grounded. And I think that's one of the reasons it makes it a little more unsettling when he makes a shift. Whether it's a weird kind of charisma tactic to throw off his opponents with his little axe, with his aloofness, or just straight up dropping all of that smile and getting serious, it's always unnerving in a good way. I love seeing like the characters that always got their smiles, always taking things in stride. I always love when something gets them serious, because that's when you know something's serious, or something is serious to them, or that you finally found the thing that is the line for them. I love seeing those little moments, and with Luffy, we've always kind of known it's the hat in a lot of ways, but like there's these other things that happen, like with just the shit talk, like just the abundance of it, and then the way he gets hazards out of the way, like the old man, like the mayor, So it's just fun. And then Buggy's crew, who are just like, guys, we just need to play dead. We just need to not get involved. If we get involved, it's not going to be good. Just don't say anything right now. That kind of stuff is hilarious because it just shows like the kind of pressure they're also under with Buggy and seeing how things are now escalating. But guys, that's been episode 7. What did you guys think? I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Or if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. Speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York Horscott, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, and Casey Wood. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.